A man can like you, want you, admire you, and still never see you as the one. Let us actually watch these videos before we jump into more conclusion about them.
As your fairy godbrother and as a dating coach for 14 years, I want to let you know that men put women into different categories. And it's not the simplistic wifey material, not wifey material categories. There are 5 categories that men put women into, and I wanted to share those with you so that you understand kind of what's what. Okay, so the first category is the desperate girl, and the desperate girl is all the girl that's chasing, emailing him, texting him, trying to earn his love. That's the lowest of the low, no shade. And if you don't know if you're this girl, if you are always initiating conversations, texts, and if the only reason that he's reaching out is because he wants something or needs something for you or is asking money, you're probably in the desperate girl category. That's category number 1. Category number 2 is the good time girl. This is the girl that he hooks up with. Oftentimes these are the girls that he doesn't want to be seen in public with. That's will try to put you in the box, so don't let them do that. If you want to figure out if you're this girl, if he is giving you what you do in text, or if he's messaging you after 10 p.m., or if he's taking you out on dates outside of the city center, you're probably in this category. So that's category number 2, the good time girl. The third category is the good enough girl. This is a tricky category because he's doing like the bare minimum and things are okay. He's not mean, he's not rude, but he's not doing the extra things. He's getting you gifts for your birthday, he's getting you gifts for Valentine's Day, but he's not doing the small and special things to put you over the top, to really value and cherish you. If you want to know if you're in this category, you have to understand and think, am I always having to ask him to do things, and is he not doing them the first time around? If not, he's probably put you in the category of a good enough girl, because a guy that is like in love with the entire package is going to need to hear things once, and he's just going to do them. Okay. The fourth category is the dream girl category. So the difference between dream girl and the kind of good enough category is the dream girl, he loves the whole package, and he's going to do the little stuff in between, the random flowers, right? He's going to take care of things without you asking him to do so. The thing that you have to be aware of, and this is the category that you want to be in, is you want to make sure that you're not performing. A lot of girls will be in this dream girl category, and he will want to do all of these things for you, but then you feel like, oh my God, I have to be this like curated version of myself and not my real self. Don't do that, girl. Yeah. The fifth category and is the out of your league category. And this is where the woman comes from wealth, more education, has a bigger job or prestige than the guy, and he's doing everything that he can to be a part of that prestige to lift himself up. And so what happens though is, after a while, if he doesn't feel like he's satisfying her needs, he will cheat, or he will try to humble her in a certain kind of way to bring her down to his level and his status so he doesn't feel as inadequate. So those are the 5 different categories that men put women in. Please understand that if you find yourself in one of these categories that doesn't fully serve you, I can definitely help you get out of it, because there are deeper things happening that you're going to have to heal from if you want to level up. So book a call with me if you want, but I hope that this is helpful for you.
All right, ladies, I might catch some heat from the men for this one, but here are the 3 categories that all men will put you in. Let's go. Number 1, the fun girl. When a guy decides that you're a fun girl, this basically just means that he looks at you and thinks good time. You're someone that he wants to kick it with, hang out with, someone that he wants to sleep with whenever he can. He is not interested in doing anything serious with you, and he has no intentions on taking things with you to the next level. You never spend any major holidays together. He never takes you out on any real dates. You're always Netflix and chilling it at his house or your house. He doesn't make any mention of a future or a title or anything like that. Then he is just looking at you and thinking, I'm having a good time for as long as she will let me. Category 2, Miss Maybe. Being in the category Miss Maybe is a very, very tricky one. So I really want to break this one down. You're more than a fun girl to him, because there's a potential in his mind that you could possibly be more to him at some point. Basically the category that men put you in when they're not sure about you. There's something about you, maybe the way that you're carrying yourself on social media, maybe it's a reputation he's heard about you. There's something about you that makes him hold back. It could be that his physical attraction to you is not all the way where he would like it to be. be for a woman that he would really want to wife, there's something about you that's holding him back. So you're a maybe in his mind for now. A lot of men will exhaust all of their other options and keep their Miss Maybe waiting on ice. And then when they realize that they don't have anything better out there, then they will go ahead and wife her. There are a lot of men who are married to their Miss Maybe right now. And last but not least, category 3 is the one. This is a category that men will put you in when they absolutely feel like they have found everything that they're looking for in an ideal woman. It doesn't mean that you are perfect, but it means in his eyes, you are absolutely the perfect thing that he's looking for in a wife. Physical attraction is on 10. The way that you reciprocate energy is on 10. The way that you carry yourself is the way that he likes. The way that you make him feel is the way that he likes. When you're checking all of those boxes for a man, which for men is something that's not that easy to come by, he is going to feel like you are the one. You'll know when a man has found the one through his actions. He'll start to maneuver for her differently. He'll start to make sacrifices and adjustments to his lifestyle just to keep her happy and to keep her around. He doesn't become her yes man, but you can tell that he is positioning his lifestyle in a way to keep this woman around long term because he sees her as an investment and as someone that he wants to be with for the long haul. And let me be clear, I'm not saying that I agree or that I think it's fair that men typically put us in these 3 categories, but I also know as a woman that we tend to put guys in boxes too. All that we can do is try to learn more about the way that the opposite sex thinks so that we can act accordingly.
Before we even continue this video, this is where I say disclaimer. Be very careful and very cautious about the kind of advice that you take from this channel, because these videos, they're here for entertainment, for enlightenment, and to always learn something new every time. So before taking any advice from this video, be very careful and be very cautious, okay? Yeah. And now that we can continue with this video, this is where I get to ask you, where do you think the person that you're dating, your partner, has categorized you in? You could be playing as a placeholder as he is waiting for the one and you don't even know it. So let me know in the comment section, like, what category do you actually think that he has you in? Let me know.
Let me break this down for people who still don't get it. Men put women in one of 2 categories. You can either be the woman he respects or the woman he disrespects. I know men love to act stupid, like they don't know what you're talking about, like they don't know what you mean, but trust me, the men know who they can disrespect and they also know who they need to respect. In the process of him meeting you and getting to know you, he will see what category he's got to put you in. And how is that determined, you might ask? Well, it's determined by the way you carry yourself, the way you speak, the type of friends you have, the places you hang out, just you as a human being. When a guy recognizes you as a woman he has to respect, oh, trust you, me, he will put on his best suit and tie for you. He'll get the crispest haircut for you. He'll drive 3-4 hours. Oh, it's not a problem. I'll drive right back after we finish hanging out for you. But what he won't do is he won't hit you up at 3 a.m. to ask you what you're doing. What he won't do is only check for you when he's got nothing going on or he's bored. What he won't do, listen close, he won't make every time you guys hang out an impromptu, yo, I'm coming to pull up on you right now in an hour. He'll plan it out. He'll schedule it out. And y'all think it's only about sex. It's really not even about sex. When he perceives, oh, I just farted. When he perceives you as a woman he should respect, he cares about how he presents himself to you. When he sees you as a woman he should disrespect, I promise you, he doesn't care about how he presents himself to you. So then the question becomes, how do you turn yourself into a woman he should respect?
That is so interesting. Let us watch another video actually before we even say anything.
There are 5 categories that men put women in. I just listened to Anwar White, who's a dating coach. I'll tag him. And my mind is blown. If you want to watch his video, just go to his profile. But here it is, like really condensed. On the bottom is desperate girl who's trying to get him to like her. He doesn't have to work hard. You're there. You keep asking for his attention. And right above that is the good time girl. He's not trying to show you off. You're just like there for a good time. And then there's the good enough girl. who he's like kind of like settling for, and he's gonna show you that you're in this category because he doesn't do nice things for you, like buy you flowers randomly or take care of things for you. And then there's the dream girl, in which he's so excited and he's so aligned with you and he does do those little things for you. And then there's the last category, and shockingly this is the most dangerous one, which is the out of his league girl. And he's using you to bring himself up to your level, but will resent you and end up trying to humble you or cheat on you.
Here are the 4 categories that men secretly put women in when they're thinking about dating them or being with them long term. This is a secret, don't tell anyone. Says the guy putting it on TikTok. I know, it's comedy, but this is pretty accurate. Number 1, immediate no. You can't come back from it. I know you do it too. It's just a no, not feeling the vibe. Number 2 is a maybe. It could be maybe yes, maybe no. I don't really understand the science, but you just need a little bit more time. It's probably a no, but it's maybe a yes. Number 3, this one's the one that's gonna hurt. I'm sorry that I have to be the one to tell you this, but some of you you're so sad and you're in these relationships with these shitty people and you think all men are terrible and blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you the category that you're in. It's an immediate yes for sleeping with them, but pretty sure no for being with them long term. You're never gonna marry them, and if you're in a relationship, it's not gonna be that great. Number 4 is an immediate yes and immediate marry. Most men know, and if they say they don't, they're fucking lying.
Do you know that men categorize women and put them in very specific boxes with different function in his life? For example, if he texts you every single day but never really asks you out on a date, you're in the pen pal box. He will go to the pen pal box when he's bored and need to pass time. Or if he watch and like your stories every single day, send you hearts, slide you a DM but never really ask you out on a date, that's what we call the free entertainment box. You're his free clown. Or if he calls you a lot or that he opens up to you and share a lot of personal information and trauma with you, that's what we call a free therapist. And the one that he takes out on dates that he plan and pay for consistently, the one that he's proactively making her life easier, and the one that he asks for commitment, simple, wifey box. Men will do a variety of things with no particular reason, and most of the time, to be honest with you, they are just bored. It's not that deep, they're just bored. I hope this is life-changing for you, and send this to a friend who needs my help.
As you keep watching these videos, where do you think actually you've been categorized by your partner? Because I feel like that is something that you actually do need to know, because now that you do know better, you do better. Because now that you are very aware of these categories, you need to ask yourself, where do I actually lie in his life, before you actually waste years of your life being in a category that you would have actually gotten out of years ago.
I always find it so funny when guys are like, oh, we categorize women right away. We know right away if we're going to make them our girlfriend or if we're just going to categorize them as somebody we're going to smash. Like, who said we were going to smash y'all? Who said we were going to do that with you? You can categorize us as that all you want. No one's giving that up to you. No one's doing that with you. Like, I don't care if a guy categorizes me as that, because I will not be giving him what he wants. And on top of that, very quickly, I will see that you are not treating me as somebody to be your girlfriend, even if you do some of the right things. And then you're kicked out of there anyways. So not only do you not get to smash, but you also don't even get a chance to become my boyfriend ever again. Who said we want to smash you? Nobody would, not even a cockroach.
We all categorize. As a lady, I feel I do categorize people like all the time. As soon as I meet you, I know, should I bros on you, friends on you, or where should I actually put you? Because I feel it's not actually the men that can actually do this. Women do this too, actually. Because how many times have you met someone and you're like, you know what? Actually with this, I am just gonna bros on them. Actually with this, I am just gonna friends on them. Women too place men as placeholders. I don't understand why it is usually so fascinating when men do this. Women do this too. Like, seriously.
Women categorize you the moment they see you. You see, the moment a woman sees you and you approach her, she will categorize you. She will rate you. She will do 2 + 2 immediately, just looking at you. There are 3 categories women will put you into: the fun guy, the husband material, and the just a friend. Like,
as I said, we actually do categorize men too. And I feel like if you're very self-aware, this is what everyone do all the time.
Listen, dudes definitely go to the group chat about women. We do. We have group meetings almost about y'all. So like, let's say I'm talking to this girl. I've been talking to her for like a week or two. I'm gonna go to the group chat. I'm be like, hey, y'all know anything about her? If my dog knows something about you, he gonna say, oh yeah, I know her. Woo bam bam, she did this, she did that with this dude, and that dude. Then boom, you cut instantly. Now if the background check come back cool, then the next is, y'all think she bad? Now if they your homies, they gonna be like, she cool, they ain't gonna do too much. But if she ugly, they gonna clown your ass, 100%. But yeah, that's how conversations go about girls amongst us.
What you need to understand about men is men are always playing a psychological game of boundary pushing and testing responses. Yes, they are always engaging in this psychological game. Every interaction you have with a man, he is testing the waters. He's trying to see how far he can go with you. So as a woman, your boundaries need to be firmly set. You need to stand 10 toes down on them. If at any point you feel uncomfortable in an interaction with a man, you need to choose to disengage, okay?
I tell all my female friends, be careful who you date because your relationships are a representation of you. As men, we look at girls and we see the stuff that they allow. And we determine based off that how we'll treat you. And we do it subconsciously. For example, right? If your last 3 boyfriends didn't take you on dates, didn't buy you gifts, and was slamming you through tables, most likely your next relationship will be very similar, if not the same. Because why, if you accepted that from the last 3, why would I come in and try to be something different? You know? And same thing works vice versa. For example, if you only dated niggas who spend money on you and show you super, super duper crazy amounts of affection, same thing is going to apply. Because why would I try to come at a girl and she's used to something and I know I can't provide it? Now, of course, you're going to get your one-off scenarios, but I'm telling you that's usually how men work. Men are ego drawn, right? So what happens is, damn, your last boyfriend took you to Aruba. I got to take you to Dubai, bro. Fuck that nigga.
There are 5 categories that men put women in. The desperate girl who's trying to get him to like her. He doesn't have to do much because she's always asking for her attention. The good time girl, he's not really trying to show her off because she's only there for a good time. The good enough girl who he settles for, and he shows her that she's in that category because he doesn't even buy her flowers, does anything for her. The dream girl, now this girl, he actually does buy flowers for, he takes her out to eat, etc. And then the most dangerous girl to be, ladies, is the out of his league girl. This girl, he brings himself up to her level just to knock her back down. He ends up resenting her. He cheats on her and treats her like crap, trying to humble her. Be careful while dating. Remember who you are and whose you are. Remember you are beautiful. You are the prize. Don't forget to click follow. Peace.
And what's with the men actually dating women that they are actually out of their league? Because I say like that all the time, and most of the time, like the men that actually date women that are out of their league, they end up being so resentful, treating her so bad that it gets so out of hand. Like, why is that?
There's 2 types of girls in every man's life, and every man must choose wisely. But unfortunately, a lot of guys don't. They make the mistakes, but that's where wisdom comes in from experience of making mistakes. The first type of girl is the girl who loves you, the ride or die, the one who gives you that unconditional love, the one who would do everything for you, the one that guys typically take for granted or look over or say she's kind of annoying or overbearing, the one that a lot of guys will cheat on or take for granted, which is unfortunate. The second type of girl is the one who just fucks you. The girl who's just using you. Typically is very rude. Is with you today, gone tomorrow. The one who has no problem leaving you at any moment. The one who is typically the baddies or the girls in the club, the seductive ones, right? The ones that look good but don't treat you good.
He said the ride or die, the one you get to cheat on. Wow. I love when men actually talk about these things because this is what they actually do. And the worst part is they actually choose the girls that don't even care about them.
Single men put women into 2 different categories. So category 1 has got to be girlfriend or wife material. These are girls that they really want to get to know properly. They see them as physically attractive enough to meet their parameters and their conditions as girlfriend material. They speak with respect, laugh at your jokes and show interest in your lifestyle, your work and the things you're into. If that guy's treating you like that, then he is seeing you as girlfriend material. But that same guy who's being nice to you is probably speaking to a load of other women who are in category number 2. And that is the sexual prospect. So these are all the girls he's speaking to who meet his parameters of sexual attraction. He'd like to speak to them but doesn't really want to invest any effort into them. 1, because they're not girlfriend material, so he can't be bothered, and 2, so they don't start thinking they're girlfriend material, because then they're worried that that girl might thinking, okay, we're getting on really well here, maybe there is more than just physical attraction and sex on the cards. I'll delay sleeping with him a little bit to see where it goes, to see if we've really got a connection. So with women like this, he instantly tries to sexualize the conversation. He asks for nudes, he invites them over to his house, he takes them for dates in crappy venues on weekdays instead of spending a weekend with them, and generally just puts very little effort in, and also never treats her like a prize and often refers to himself as the prize and tries to give her low-key indications that she's the lucky one to even be speaking to him and that she would be lucky if he decides to shag her. So if he's acting like that, just know that you're in the sex prospect category. Don't be his easy bit of fun. Don't be his easy link, because you deserve to be girlfriend material. Tell that guy to do one. Peace.
I feel when it comes to dealing with men, you should always remember that actions speak louder than words. Because when it comes to men, they will actually show you how they actually feel about you, where they are actually categorizing you with their actions. So be very observant with the action that they are actually taking towards you, because then you'll get to know where you're being categorized so that you don't even overplay your part actually.
Let's talk about what kind of woman you are and why you might be struggling with men. Now, to be clear, this is not me telling you have to change. This is just information that you can choose to use or not use. So number 1 is the strict religious girl. You are very into your word, very into your teaching, very into your whatever study is, the Bible, the Quran, whatever religion. You're boring. You have nothing to talk about except your faith. You add no contribution outside of faith and religious teachings to any conversation. Most men do not like this kind of woman. Not to say they don't want their girl to have religious leanings, but this particular type of religious girl, you're too strict. And you often don't have very much in the way of tangible things to offer. It's more usually just prayer. The men who do like this are very deep in their walk, in their religion, in that moment of time in their life when they do connect with you. However, they are men. So that religious thing will not overpower how boring you are to them, and they will eventually become tired of you. Number 2, the non-strict religious girl. Now, this girl is pretty much like any of your normal friends that go out, that socialize, that are part of inner city life. The only main difference is she goes to her holy place on her holy day. And randomly in conversation, she will bring up her faith and how she tries to live her life in accordance with it. Now, I see you lot because you be talking, but you got the same amount of bodies as everybody else. Anyway, your problem with men is that you're too eager to get married. The desire to get married is very strong in you, and that can come across not only to men but to people around you. Next, you have the nice girl who is slightly a hoe. I'm so sorry. Like the sweetest thing. But sis, you've got bodies. And sometimes the reason you've got a lot of bodies is because you're so sweet and naive that with every guy that you meet that you like, you give up the goods. But unfortunately, you meet a lot of guys, so the numbers are racking up. But sweet, love you guys. Your issue is that you think men don't know, and they do know. And a lot of women know as well. Let me just tell you the truth. Like, we're some of your friends. We know your business. So unfortunately, a lot of men that approach you or that you interact with, they do so with a knowledge of your reputation that you may or may not be aware of. The next one, I don't know what number we're on, is the like, come on, have it, girls. Like, you lot drink, you smoke, you party, you do hard drugs sometimes. Like, you're living your best life. I love that for you. But your issue may be that you're just too much one of the mandem. Like, I think men want their females to have a lot of femininity, no matter what they say. And they just almost too much see you like one of the boys. Next, you have your alpha female. You know, you're working, you're living, you're making your money, you have a good social life, good group of friends. Your problem is you're too much. You're too much of an alpha. You're just too much headache for men. They don't want to deal with it. You need to work on your femininity. You need to work on being softer. Next, we have just like the cool girl. She's all friends with everyone. She's friends with the man name. She's just cool. You like having her around. She don't make too much noise. She don't make too little noise. She's a great addition to every group. Your thing is, and this is not a problem, so I don't want to frame it that way, but I just want to make you aware. In the competition of this dating life, there are just sexier girls around. And that's not to say you're not pretty, and that's not to say you're not beautiful or that you can't get a man. Absolutely not. But in like this social environment, and I'll use, you know, Black London as an example, there are the it girls that just do go all out, do everything. And you're just cool. You're not on that. You're pretty. You do your hair. You look nice. But certain girls go the extra mile and they're up next. Oh, the it girl, baby. Nails done, hair done, everything set. Just the type of girls that on every night out, men want them on their table because they look good. Usually a little BBL in the group or two. But definitely queen of the nightlife. You guys look good too. Your problem is you're out too much. You're an outsider. However independent a man pretends to be, he does not want his girl out every weekend. He does not want people seeing his girl all the time. Now, to be clear, I'm not presenting these as like facts. I'm just throwing in a general summary that may or may not be helpful. So I think I've covered all the points. If not, let me know. Let me know if you want a part 2. Hey, first time I've said that. But like I always say, there's always an exception to the rule. For best results, my darlings, assume it's not you.
I don't know how I feel about that video.
Ladies, here are 3 categories men will put you in when dating you. If you're not already following, I suggest you hit that follow button. I make videos just like this every single day. Number 1, the needy girl. This is the girl that comes off as
At this point of the video, where do you think you actually lie? Let me know on the comment section.
To all my ladies, I'm going to let you know just a little secret, just a little secret. And to my guys, I'm sorry for exposing us, but I gotta let you guys know this little secret, just this little secret. Every guy has a category where they put their females. Some guys don't even realize they have categories until I'm about to tell you what the categories are right now, so listen up. The first category is the bored category. This category began during COVID. This category is where we text y'all because we're bored. We have nothing to do. We just bored. We just want attention, so we're just gonna text y'all. That's the bored category. The second category is the freaky deaky category. This is the category where the female and the man both know that they're on demon time. Like that's all they do. It's on demon time, nothing else. So that is the second category. The third category is the annoying category. This is the category where the females won't leave us alone and seem to not get the hint that we don't want to be bothered or want you. The fourth category is the most important, the best category. This is the category that only one female belongs to. If you are single and you are a man, there is always this one female that we all know, that we would drop everything for. And I mean nothing but wifing her up and giving her kids. I'm telling you right now.
The box theory when it comes to men is completely true. Guys, when they start to see a girl, will put you in one of 3 boxes. The first box is someone that they are not really attracted to and they just don't want to date. The second box is someone that they want to hook up with. So even though they may tell you that they like you or they enjoy hanging out with you, maybe they take you on dates, they just only want to hook up with you. And then the third box is, of course, they want to date you. And guys will know what box to put you in literally within like the first 20 minutes of meeting you. And the craziest part is you can't control what box guys put you in. Use this information as you wish, and as always, have an awesome day.
I think I like the way the guys are giving us the game because actions will always tell you everything that you need to know. Because people may tell you they like you, they admire you, they want you, but what are their actions actually telling you? Because the actions will actually tell you where they are categorizing you at. So now that you know better, you better start doing better. Okay?
What's your favorite genre of women that would surprise people?
Difficult women.
Ooh, difficult women.
Difficult women.
You love her just hard-head.
Hard-head, bro. Stubborn.
Can't talk to her.
Doesn't listen.
Oh, I love a girl that doesn't listen.
If you've ever wondered why pick-me women don't get picked, this is exactly why. Because men actually don't like women who are that accommodating. They like women who stand up for themselves, who are stubborn. That's why these conservative men who are always talking about how they want traditional women, who will just cook and clean and be quiet, are always going after liberal women who are opinionated and independent, because that's what they actually like. Men who are always talking about how they need to be the leader and how they need a woman to submit and submission, when they're always talking about that because they only know how to be strong when you're being weak. It doesn't come natural to them. That's why they're always complaining that they want women to be more feminine, is because without that, they don't know how to be masculine. Only weak men look for a woman they can dominate and control. A good man understands that he needs a strong woman by his side because there may be a time where he's weak. What if he loses his job, loses a parent, suddenly has health issues? He'll need to lean on someone, and that's why he needs a strong woman by his side. A strong woman isn't a liability, she's an asset. But you'll have to be secure enough in your own strength to appreciate hers.
And that will be the end of the video today. I'll see you on my next topic. See you and take care. Bye.